What's up, my beautiful people? This is your new moon in Pisces energy report. So please, if you resonate with this, like, share, subscribe, share, let your friends know what's going on. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, time, wherever it is that you're at. This new moon is at 23 degrees of Pisces. We're still going through the chapter, if you will, of 23 degrees new moons and 8 degrees full moons. So this is again really continuing the process of these new beginnings and old endings. So with all the planets direct, this is moving us into this new chapter, right? And as we come into this, really during Pisces season, because Pisces is the very last sign of the zodiac, right? So this is processing and flushing out all the old chapters, all the old things, and all the old lessons that we need to learn to raise our vibration to the new start. Because Aries season is the official start of the astrological new year, and so we're coming in, and this is at the third decan of Pisces. This is where we're going to be getting some massive upgrades and energetic sensitivity. This is with this new moon being conjunct to Neptune and to Venus. Venus and Neptune are at 19, 20 degrees, and then we have 23 degrees for the sun and the moon. So that right there is a massive, massive connection to the heart energy, to the heart chakra, to the heart space. And it is very, understanding the bigger picture of, how we're all connected. And we're going to really see this in our interactions with people. This is big on relationships. Okay. Venus and Neptune together, Venus loves being in Pisces because it feels free, it feels able to express itself. And with Neptune, this is really connecting to the energetic aspects of our physical body and our metaphysical body as well. We have, of course, this at the very core of this energy, and this is going to be going on for the entire year. We do have the Saturn square Uranus going on. So this is the shifting. There's this, there's this eruption of energy that's going on inside us pretty much all year. And this is helping us break free from our self-imposed limitations and limitations of belief systems that we have. Neptune at 20 degrees now, almost at 21 degrees, is really bringing us into a deeper connection with ourselves. And some of this can be scary. I'm not going to lie, right? Like we are going through a lot of growth, and with growth comes change, and changes necessitates the requirement of release and control, and that is the energy of Uranus. And we can be feeling this very much in our body. I've been hearing a lot of stories about people coming down with and getting diagnosed with cancer, right? So when we have suppressed energies like anger, like grief, like shame, like guilt, all those energies, all those emotions have to come up. They can't live in this new vibration, right? So we do have a lot of really positive aspects here. Let me pull up the chart so you can see what we have going on. All these really positive, there's a lot of blue, which is, it's ease, it's growth, it's potentiation, right? It's understanding the periphery of our energy at a deeper level. But also with that comes, like, if we have control dynamics, right? If we have, this Saturn energy is really showing us where we have these control dynamics and maybe control issues, and really asking us to move through it, move forward. If we, the more that we hold on, the more difficult this energy is going to be. So if you have a difficult time, you really have to go deep within yourself and ask yourself, how can I let go? What do I have to face? What do I have to feel? What do I have to remove and move through? We have Jupiter already at 19 degrees of Aquarius. It's already going to be coming into the third decan of Aquarius, and it's even going to dip into a little bit of Pisces before it starts to retrograde. So we're literally going through the entire energy of Aquarius before we come back, and then we're going to revisit almost the entire sign with that energy. And we have Mercury at 26 degrees coming, into the last bit, is now out of shadow. So really, it's all systems go, all systems moving forward. We have Mars here at 5 degrees of Gemini. The nodes are at 14 degrees, already more than halfway through. And between Saturn being trine to the North Node and Saturn trine Mars is an excellent position for really seeing and realigning the foundation of our belief systems and the foundation of our understandings and seeing where we're going. This is a really great time and opportunity to release and let go of what's no longer serving us. We have Pluto sextile this new moon, which is again also very, very powerful. All last year we had Pluto that was sextile to Neptune, and I'd say that Neptune, that Pluto is still communicating with Neptune, albeit it is 6-degree orb, but it's communicating with the sun and the moon, right? Like our spirit. And Pluto, of course, is the energy of death and rebirth. This is really, making us go deep. We are going real, super deep. And with these sextiles and trines, part of this is saying that the universe saying you got to meet us halfway. But with the trines, it's saying that we see what we have to let go of. We just have to be brutally honest with ourselves about having the willingness to make the choice. Once we make the choice to move through it, like, okay, I am choosing that I want to learn how to have a healthy relationship, right? And then we let go of the why, the where, and as situations come in, yeah, we're going to be triggered. There's a lot of triggering energy here, but we're going to find that we're going to move through these triggers very, very quickly. All right. Jupiter is giving us the opportunity to expand within ourselves. This energy is giving us the opportunity really to come into a deeper, more vulnerable aspect of ourselves. And as we do that, we come into a more sensitized version of our energy. You might be surprised. You might be given, your significant other a massage, and suddenly they're feeling your energy super deep and like, whoa, what is that? It could really deepen your relationship, right? On the other hand, if the relationship is caustic or it's, dysfunctional, or if it's not suiting your highest and best good, then you could really feel that too. And that could feel really, really shitty. All right. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. We also have Chiron. Now it's 7 degrees. And of course, this is still sextile to Saturn and semi-sextile to Uranus. This will be going on all year. And is trine to the south node and sextile to the north node. This is, again, deep vulnerability. Now, later on in the month, when we have the full moon in Libra, the full moon will be opposed to the sun, the sun and Venus conjunct to Chiron. So guys, this month is all about vulnerability. The Pisces new moon is bringing all this deeper stuff up. It's opening up the boundary or barrier between our subconscious mind and our conscious mind and allowing it to open up. Then we need to make the choice to really feel it and see it. And and this could get dark. Okay, I don't want to scare you guys or anything, but by now, all this stuff has been coming up, and this is going to give us a really massive opportunity to release it, but it could be very emotional. So just be prepared to really be feeling some very, very deep emotions, and to possibly cry, to possibly be angry, upset, happy, sad, guilty, shameful, whatever, and acknowledge it. And you're going to find that, as long as you listen to your intuition, to your heart, right? This is heart expanding energy. We're going to be rerouting the ways in which we make decisions, the ways in which we navigate, the perceptions of our entire life. Now, I want to bring up the inside degrees here, so you can hear what the inside degrees for this number has to say. Now, this inside degrees, this particular degree sounds very dark, but remember, 2 plus 3 equals 5, which equals change. Okay, so massive change on the horizon. And then of course 8 is the number of abundance. So when with a new moon, we're bringing things up that's going to make us feel vulnerable to change. And then with the full moon, it's when we release, when we let go, because the full moon is about feeling it and releasing it and moving on and letting go of the past. All right, new moons are about bringing in new energy. Full moons are about releasing that energy and stepping in fully to that new moon energy. It's a 2-week and 4-week cycle respectively. But Pisces 23 degrees says, someone lurking in a dark wood, they are waiting for a passerby. That's creepy. Imagining and conceiving nefarious plans and designs within the unconscious mind in blanket denial by the conscious mind. The shadow, the dark, the unknown are saturated with menace, trickery, deception, and long built up heavy emotions. All of this is too much for the conscious self to even begin to claim or own. You are essentially engulfed by deep shadows with outward shows of light. But truly, you cannot play it in any other way. And even if this syndrome perpetuates and gives great sanctuary to dark and mischievous spirits, it is deeply experienced as a fate imposed by past mistakes that this lifetime self did not originate. And so the protestations of innocence are accurate and sincere, even while you are harboring everything you crave to break from forever. So this is past experiences, past patterns, past behaviors that are coming up and could possibly be biting you in the ass. Could be bringing things up and realizing, like, say there is, a past pattern, right, that you felt guilty or ashamed of, and you haven't fully learned a lesson. You suppress it, you stuff it down and get through to get by. All right, it's bringing this up, and it's really seeing how we trick ourselves. Like, Mercury is a trickster, and being an Aquarius, it's very fixed, very airy. It can be very, very stubborn because it's so fixed, And with Jupiter there too, it's making it big. It's making it like, this could be an explosion of emotion. This could be an explosion of shit hitting you, like karmic lessons hitting you in the face. But guys, we got to face this shit. Okay. A lot of emotions, and this is a lot of mutable energy too, right? So this could be really saying, like, you know what, in this relationship that I've been in, this is not fulfilling me fully. So it's making you understand what I really want in a relationship, how I really want to be. If you've been thinking, if you've been in a monogamous relationship and you've been thinking about, what, this is just not really satisfying me. I'm thinking about, I want to try an open relationship. Well, say your significant other's like, what, okay, I love you. Let's give it a shot so that we can see what's up, because everything we want is on the other side of fear, right? This fear can come up and you can be like, wow, I'm actually going to get what I want. Now I'm like, fuck, I don't really know if I want it, right? It feels weird. You have all this new stuff coming up, and then you go into it, and you go and say you go ahead and experience it, right? And it brings up all this stuff like, wow, you know what? I really don't want that. What I want to do is, I was feeling trapped, but it's because I was projecting this thing out because I wasn't looking deep enough with myself. Remember, everything that we're learning has to do with ourselves. And we tend to project these things outwards into the world because we are too afraid or don't understand how to go within ourselves to face this. And generally speaking, there's a deeply embedded, repressed or suppressed energy of guilt or shame in there that needs to come up to be processed and to be felt. All right. And all this, like the conscious mind, like we already have, time is speeding up so fast. Manifestation is happening so fast. And even if, doing the work constantly and everything, we may be feeling like we're hitting a glass ceiling, right? Like, man, I feel stuck. I can't move forward. I don't know why, what the hell is going on. And we create these stories in our mind, these narratives that, we project, but we have to go through the process. Even this is the shadow, right? We have to go into this experience to really allow it to unfold within ourselves. And when that feeling hits, maybe we're confused at first. Is it fear or is it intuition? We don't know, right? So what do? We have to go into it. When we go into it, we feel that trigger. We understand, okay, this is not really what I was feeling. I got to go a layer deeper and understand and figure it out. And this is giving us the opportunity to understand how to receive, to understand how to process, to understand what we really want. And in the immediate, okay, this may make you get hurt feelings, or it may, seem like it hurts somebody in some way, shape, or form that you didn't want to hurt. Or even with a business or a job, right? We're going to make some new plans. We have to, maybe we signed a contract that is not turning out the way we wanted to. And now we have to redirect. We have to course correct. And the experiences that we're having, allow the course correction to happen. If you have opportunities coming in right now, these opportunities, they may feel outside the box. Maybe you've never done it before. Maybe you didn't even think that you would want to do this, but it feels like it's something that you should jump into, or something that maybe you should experience, or something you need to learn. Go ahead and step into that. All right. Feel into it and allow this to teach you. This is a very educational, energetic time. And with that, like you might feel like you're going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you're trying to control it, because you're trying to identify these energies that have not fully developed themselves. And with energy, we need to, in order to be able to fully encompass and embody these energies, we have to allow it to, like, all the pieces to fall into place first, but we have to be willing to go into it. And then when we get triggered, not lash out, right? So this is going to really test our ability to handle our triggers and to grow and to take responsibility for our shit. And it's going to really bring out the inner victim, the inner saboteur, like how we sabotage, processes. You might be feeling like you're on the brink right now, right? There's like a brink kind of energy where you're seeing a pattern that's coming up and you're seeing, okay, I've done this before. I've been in this place before. I don't really know what it means, but I can't run away from it. Or what did I do last time? I'm going to do the opposite last time. And maybe when you do the opposite, that's going to bring you some kind of tower moment, but then you're going to find the middle ground, because it's all about finding the middle ground. Once you find the middle ground and you let go and you accept, then it's like all the downloads, all the lessons, all the awarenesses come into play and they teach you. And that is where we want to be. Okay. So enjoy this new moon in Pisces. If you're a cardinal sign, or if you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, this may be more difficult than, if you have mutable energy, but this is about change. It's about growth. It's about allowing. It's about surrender. Okay. The higher vibration of Pisces is surrender. It's about the collective consciousness, about we are all one. The lower vibration is addiction. It's distraction. It represents the media, it represents delusion, illusion. And so if you're finding yourself wanting to escape from the emotions, wanting to escape from reality, wanting to just not deal with it or not feel with it, you're going to have to face that within yourself. You're going to have to, that means that you really need to surround yourself with people that are going to hold you accountable. You need to step up. Really, you need to step up. Like, this is the universe saying it's time to step up. It's time to grow. Let's go. No more fucking around. Let's make it happen. And let's make it happen, not meaning by doing anything, but by just being present with yourself and really looking within at these triggers and allowing them to teach us. Okay. So I hope this message helps you. If you'd like a reading from me, or, if you'd like to understand this more and look at your birth chart or your solar return chart and see where you're at, let me know. 30% off astrology readings. Also check out the Opportunity Community and download my free ebook on my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. I love you all. And leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think, how you feel. Okay. I love you all very much. Thank you for tuning in. Aho.